Okay, starting the stream. Just got a message from Jarl. Hopefully gonna join him in a Discord call. I'll just try calling him directly right now. Hey. You there, Jarl? Okay, can you say some more stuff? Alright, good. We got audio working. I might be eating as I watch this. But we got a good match going here. We got Toltien and Chicken versus Katask and Hisoka. And Katask is up time right now. Say that again? I should be streaming now. I probably forgot to rename it. Let me go check Twitch. Oh, whoops, and we gotta get that game. Okay. Yeah, I should be streaming here. Oh yeah, I don't have to rename it because it's the same thing as before. Out of a bughouse commentary. We're good. Sure. Hey Light Rider, thanks for watching. We're gonna do some bughouse commentary here. Right now the score is 12 and Chicken have 1 and Katask and Hisoka have 0. So we're at the very start of this series. And Chicken is saying to stop, Hisoka is saying to trade. 12 says I sit. Chicken is telling 12 that he wants to Skype when his partner can talk. I hope it's not rude for me to eat while I stream here. I'm getting pretty hungry. I can turn off my camera if it bothers people. True. There's a lot of chatter going on. So Katask has been spamming queen. Chicken has been saying no trades, stop. So Hisoka would just need a few things to mate, but he's down time. I guess Chicken is going to go for mate. Okay, so now we have Chicken and 12 have 2, and their opponents have 0. So 12 has a good position, but he's down some time. I guess he wins the queen, that's pretty good. Bishop here is coming, yeah. Okay, this is going to be a mate. Oh, well, maybe not quite. He needs a knight or a rook. He could just take this knight, preserve some threats. You still there, Jarl, or are you busy right now? There's a threat. This is good. He wants to undermine this. So if he takes here, he has this. Okay, so Katask basically has to attack to win. Oh, never mind. He was checkmated. Again, I was focusing too much on one board. So the score is now 1-2, with 12 and Chicken in the lead. Time is really close here. Chicken just lost the queen. So 12 is winning back the queen. Chicken is on the run now. Oh, Swell, thanks so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I've had this shirt for a long time. I think since high school. Um, for my full emote in the chat. I've got Jarl Carlander Bughouse in a Discord call. He hasn't said anything recently because he's muted. But I guess he's taking care of something. And I am eating on stream. If anyone thinks that's rude, I can turn off my camera. Let me know. Indeed. Delicious food. This is what I eat like 6 times a week. PF Chang's Kung Pao chicken. Highly recommended. I'm open to sponsorship opportunities if PF Chang wants to contact me about that. I could eat like all of my meals on stream if they would just provide them to me for free. I don't even need, extra money. Just free meals. I could change the category. So, Monopoly. My friends and I got really into Monopoly in middle school. This was sort of before the internet was big. But we got books on Monopoly from the library, and we would study the statistical tables as far as what properties were the best. We got really into it. But it's been years since I played Monopoly. Was you really? I didn't know that. I finished most of my games of Monopoly. A game that I really never finish is Diplomacy. The turns are like so long and there's so many of them. With Diplomacy, like each turn lasts like, I don't know, 15 minutes to a half an hour. And the game can last all day. So Swole, like I like Risk, but Diplomacy is just a much better version of Risk. Diplomacy is like Risk, but without any luck involved. There's no dice. It's all. I mean, it's like comparing. I don't know what a good comparison would be. Like chess. One of the reasons I like it is there's no chance involved. I mean, it's like a perfect information game. Oh yeah, Swole. If you want to join the voice, feel free. Yep. Oh, nice fork. This Katas just won a queen. 12 still has a lot of pieces around his king, which make him rather safe. Now he's somewhat less safe. This is an opening here. So 12, he still has pieces controlling a lot of these key squares. I might be able to weather this storm. Chicken seems pretty safe. Chicken's on the attack. I think Chicken would like if 12 were safe so he could just go to town on his opponent. Oh, that's true, Swap. But the reason I said that I don't like Risk specifically is because Diplomacy is very similar to Risk. I mean, if there were something that was like Monopoly without the luck, then I might like that better than Monopoly. Diplomacy is it's like just like Risk, but with no luck. Yeah, I told I told Wolf, the lone wolf, about diplomacy, and he got really into it. And then he wanted to play with me, and I feel bad because I told him about it and got him really interested in it, and then like I never play with him because it takes so much time. It's like a big commitment. Like it basically, if you play in person, it's like an all day game. It's like one game is like a Saturday, and you need 7 people, and it can get frustrating because like if one person just like is losing a lot, like they may not want to play and might not want to finish the game. That sort of ruins it for everyone else. Um, on the other hand, there's internet games where they'll have like 3 days for each move, sort of like correspondence chess. Um, and that's probably more manageable. But then, if you have vacation, that makes it hard to do all of the planning you need to do because it's not like correspondence chess where you just plan your own move. Like you have to talk with other people about your moves. I've heard some people play correspondence bughouse, but I heard that like years ago. I haven't heard about that recently. Yeah, but chicken had a pretty dominating position. Correspondence bughouse. Yeah, so the way it would work is no, like it's not time based. It's like move based. So like, so I mean, first the 2 whites make a move, and then the 2 blacks make a move, etc., etc. And it's pseudo bughouse, so you can't exactly like sit for pieces or sit for a blocker. So Katask would like a rook for g8 followed by a knight for f7. Would mate. Oh, he already has a queen, so he just would need a knight, but not getting it, so he's moved. I'm sorry that I interrupted you, Jarl. What were you saying? Yep. So Swole, yeah, I agree that 12 team and Chicken are like the most lethal bug team, but Katask and Hisoka are doing surprisingly good. The score right now is 5 for Chicken and 12 team to 3 for Hisoka and Katask. So, I mean, that's fairly good. I'm gonna run and get some more water after this game here. Be right back. Yeah. The chicken is fairly dead though. Yeah, so 12 teen is saying he has mate. And Hisoka's saying I'm dead. The task is saying I'm dead. Yeah, that's they're down time now. That's managed to do it. And 12 teen is saying, ugh, I'm bad. I mean, he pre-moved pretty much all those moves. I can't really fault 12 teen. He almost managed to win it. I think Katask likes getting people out of book. And Katask also, he likes getting attacked. He just wants to like burn time and win pieces. That's really what he aspires to. Which is a good strategy in general, but doesn't fare so well against players like 12 Teen and Chicken and Helm's Knight, who are just really effective with their attacks. So here, a queen mates for 12 Teen. He's not going to get it, so he's looking for other possibilities. What do you think he'll play? I think he'll probably play like bishop at f2 finally, or what do you think is he'll? Oh, knight at. Interesting. Okay, so he's going to hope for a rook, or he could play knight at h3, I guess. Oh, he's just taking the queen. Queen mates for Ahsoka now. He's asked for it. And Tess says we're down time, go, basically. In situations like that, I mean, it's funny, like, Ahsoka, I think we talked about this before. Like, Ahsoka usually assumes he's up time, so he'll ask for the queen. I usually assume I'm downtime, so I don't even bother asking for a queen. I just keep moving in situations like that. Yeah, he doesn't sit much in general. Thanks for the compliment, Swell. I really appreciate it. Hmm. Task has a pretty good attack here. Oh, but Chicken is just winning. Chicken has mate. Ahsoka is going to hope that Katask wins. I don't think Katask will win in this time, though. Oh, that was a fast one. Mute my mic real quick. Chicken getting a little adventurous again, but I think he can survive this time. Yeah. So, 12 is lucky that he's up because he has to give a queen here. The queen could potentially be bad for chicken. I don't even see how a queen would mate him actually, but they're sitting anyway just to be safe. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, that's clever. Oh, he saved the queen at least. And he won a few more queens. And now probably gonna sit to hold the diagonal. Since they're up 5 seconds, a diagonal would win chicken's queen. They're up so much time. 4 seconds is long enough for chicken to just shore everything up. Yeah, now he's safe forever with that queen there. Yeah, that should mate for 12. So it gets 0.4 seconds. That time up was huge. Hey Chess Doofus, thanks for tuning in. I really like this G6 move. I see the top players play this a lot because basically if a pawn plus rook doesn't come, then like you're using your existing pieces to get a little safer. Probably see bishop at f7, something like that. Maybe bishop at h8. Oh, he's just going to try to displace that bishop. Okay. It's interesting seeing how these players defend these positions we see so commonly, like attacking the castled king. Oh, that queen was clutch. Yeah, a lot of times the best defense is a good offense. Katask is saying stall, 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 no bishop, no knight, knight, knight. Yeah, no, the no bishop is probably a misclick, but like the knight is definitely bad. So he took the knight rather than the queen because it made his king safer. Like a lot of people will instinctively take the queen when like knight takes queen in that situation, but then if the king takes back, then you're basically like one piece for a queen, and winning a free piece is like the same. A piece for a queen versus a free piece is the same, so you might as well do whatever makes your king safer. Team wants a rook. And Katas is saying no trade. This is a defensive move, so the rook can't mate him. Another good defensive move here. This is clever. He can't take it or the rook would mate. He was trying to just gain a move or he put a pawn there. So chicken is down time. Looks like he's going to lose a queen. Katask has significantly more pieces at his disposal. Like knight here is a threat, and then here. Oh, but he has to take this rook first. So this is still a pretty dominating threat. And oh, oops, didn't even notice that. He's a lot safer than I thought he was. He's got 2 pieces on this. That actually worked out pretty well for 12T. Oh, where's the mouse slip? Or maybe not a mouse slip, but a pre-move switch there. So Jenna 217 is saying a free piece is better than a queen for a piece. I wouldn't necessarily say that that's always the case, but I think that they're pretty equal, so I would do whatever makes you the most safest or helps you attack most. A lot of people would instinctively take the queen, and that's what I'm cautioning against. Yeah, so Chess Doofus, the commentary streams, I mean, I don't schedule them. It's just whenever the high-rated players play each other, and they're not streaming it already. I'm sort of at the mercy of their schedules, and they tend to play very late night. Sorry about that. But I'm glad we could get you for a stream here. So you're talking about the reverse. So you're talking about when you lose something rather than when you win something. Okay. I see. The score right now is Chicken and 12 Teen have 9, and Hisoka and Katask have 7. So it's almost even. Chicken and 12 Teen have a slight edge. I'm impressed that Katask and Hisoka can do so well against them. Bug players are more likely to be night owls. Well, there's sort of a network effect there, in that in order to play bughouse, you need other people to play bughouse with you. So if there's just a few night owls there, it causes more people on the margin to become night owls to get opponents. That's my theory, at least. I don't know if it's true. The task is saying a pawn mates him. So he's saying pawn at f7, knight at, then the queen at would mate. And Hisoka has Chicken's king out on the run, but I guess Hisoka is up a little bit. Basically, they don't want to trade anything because the pawn mates. Chicken has an attack of his own, where if his king is safe and never out of check, then you can really go hard against Hisoka there. Hey Niner, thanks for watching. Niner is a Tetris streamer. Been doing amazingly well at new Tetris lately. So he got, what did you get, like 550 last night that you ended the night on? A pretty good score for new Tetris. If you guys see me, I'm like happy to get like 350. Yeah, Chess Doofus. I'm not sure which friend that was. I know SGS Steve is not a night owl. He's an early morning person. So we don't cross paths very much online. But there are lots of friends at the World Opens. Not sure which one you're talking about. I would play rook takes here. Oh, I would have just retreated the rook to guard that stuff. I guess he's going to leave it there. Try to get more pieces involved. Okay, I really should be looking at the chicken board more. Be able to win a free rook. Maybe knight, or sorry. Oh, I guess the threat is here, but if he did rook here, that might be good. The task is saying, oh, I'm dead. Because he's down time, so chicken is Probably gonna have to trade some queens. I guess the most effective way for chicken to do this would be maybe queen takes queen. If rook takes, then he has bishop check and can win e2. And if king takes, then he could play rook at c8. But he doesn't want to do that until a queen is safe for his partner. And queen at f7 is the threat. Really, all 12T needs to do is defend a little and just crush him. Yeah, so he's doing the queen thing. Yeah, as I thought. The chicken managed not to lose a queen in the process there. Probably Steve, okay. Just make a move and hope you're not mated in 3. So, I mean, sometimes that is a good strategy. It frustrates me sometimes when people want to like weight something down or calculate out something a lot defensively, because it lets the offensive player calculate at the same time. So generally, sometimes like even if I think I'm made in a bad position, I try to move fast anyway, because it won't give my opponent the time to calculate out the best moves. Right, yeah. Well, I'm not sure that's entirely true, because it's the time differential that matters. Like even if each player has a minute, like I would still try to move, because if he doesn't find like the right thing like immediately, then he will end up being downtime and there can be a sit situation. Thanks so much for the follow from Quanklet 22. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Jenna, that's another good point. More downtime, more pieces coming. But the situation I should have clarified. What I was talking about is when there was a sit on the other board, and in that case, like there's not necessarily going to be more pieces coming, unless we have a draw there. I think the players were angry about the draw. So our score right now is 12 and a half to 7 and a half. I agree with you, but ideally we would get like a good analysis mode so that you could calculate deeply after the game's already over and improve your game then, rather than only relying on in-game calculation to improve. Like I'm really looking forward to analysis mode at some point. I can't overemphasize enough how important that's been to get me just to the point that I'm at right now. All the analysis that I did on Fix after games, and I miss it so much. I think there's a lot of players out there that would get a lot better if they had the opportunity to analyze. 12 wants a pawn or a knight. And then you got a bishop. It's just going to use it like a pawn. Okay, so knight would be good. Oh, well, pawns would be good for him. You can just take this knight, maybe. Test. Oh, I thought he might play bishop at e3, but going for the queen. Task is saying, don't move, rook bad. Of other mate. As chess.com said they plan on doing that analysis mode, they have, but he is not only alive, I guess he's probably mated. Yeah, I mean, this should be over. Oh, the queen. The queen makes it easier. On the other hand, on this board, well, he has a draw at least. And this is a situation where you probably want to take the draw. Although now they're down time. This is one of the draws that they actually want because they're like losing without the draw. Anyway, chess.com, like their programmers and their higher ups have all said that analysis mode is coming for Bughouse, but they have a list of like 3,000 changes they're planning to make, and it's somewhere on that list. That doesn't mean it's coming soon. It just means it's coming at some point. There's such a long waiting list of things they want to do. Lichess is not going to get Bughouse anytime soon. The founder and main programmer has basically said Lichess has no plans to implement Bughouse. He said it's because it would require a major change to the code base, which would make all of the other code a lot slower. So I don't think we'll see Bughouse on Lichess in the next like 2 years. Maybe before like 5 years or something like that. Not as much as you think. I think a lot of chess.com's business comes through stuff like Puzzle Rush is a very popular feature. It's a lot of people to sign up for premium memberships. I mean, Bughouse is a great feature and I love it, but I don't think it's necessarily like the big moneymaker for chess.com. Hey Bertrand, thanks for watching. I mean, honestly, if chess.com, if they got like analysis mode, and then they made it only available to premium members, I mean, if I didn't already have a premium membership, I would certainly sign up for that. I assume all these forthcoming Bughouse features, such as tournaments, analysis mode, and so forth, are going to be free things. But you know, you never know. It might be paid stuff. Well, I disagree. Chess.com, they care about Bughouse, but like I've talked with this about with JD Cannon and some other people. It's interesting that a lot of the people who make decisions at chess.com love Bughouse. So Danny Wrench loves Bughouse. JD Cannon is a programmer there, loves Bughouse. Sam Copeland loves Bughouse. A lot of the people in decision-making capacities at chess.com love Bughouse. On the other hand, a lot of the like actual programming at chess.com is done like contracted out all over the world to programmers in every which place. And a lot of them are mystified as to why chess.com is devoting so many resources into programming Bughouse. Because it's like, you know, why? Like, who cares? Like, very few people play it, etc. So it's a weird dynamic. But on a split, we'd love to get another commentator in here. I'm talking with Jarl in a call here on Discord. If you'd like, we can try to add you. Let's see. Here we go. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you all hear me? I think, okay. So we added Fairy Girl to the group. I think she ducked out. Jarl, can you say something? Okay, yeah, so we can still hear Jarl. I guess Fairy can jump in whenever she's ready. Why does Chicken Cross Road not have a rating? So yeah, that's a weird... Oh, oops, I'm sorry. So that's a weird thing on chess.com just because of the formatting. When you have a title, it sort of takes up the first line on the partner's board. So there's not like room for the rating, but he certainly has a rating. If I were to, instead of following 12 Teen, if I were to follow Chicken Cross Road, then you would be able to see Chicken Cross Road's rating, but not 12 Teen's rating. It's kind of annoying, but his chicken's rating is currently 2729, which we can see in the little like chat window here. Swole is saying he doesn't hear Jarl. Jarl, can you say something? Uh-oh, now we definitely can't hear you. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix that. All right, can you say something?
Something?
Okay, yeah, I think we can hear you now.
Okay, good.
Banana, you should be in a Discord group with us. I will type something here. Oh, oops. Hey. So if you see where we're typing, I think you should be able to go there and just click join call. Hello? Hey, yeah, we can hear you.
Gotcha.
Hey, Charizard Lizard. Do you have a lot of lag? I can hear you 5 seconds later. Your mouth actually moves. Oh, that's not good. Let's see. Well, I could try turning off my webcam and turn it on again. That might help. I don't know if this has changed anything. Or everyone else is saying it seems fine for me, so I don't know. That might be a you problem. Charizard Lizard. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Well, if it's fixed, that's great. So yeah, so we're being joined by Fairy Girl. I should give shout outs to our commentators. First, a shout out to Jar Carlander Bughouse. And then a shout out to Banana Split. Make sure I spell this right. So Jarl streams Bughouse on both chess.com and on Fix. And he also streams Capablanca Chess, Zero One Chess, and what's it called? Grand Chess?
Yes, Grand Chess 10 by 10.
Yeah, so a few other chess-like variants with different piece types, like combining a knight with a bishop and combining a rook with a knight. And these are on, what's the name of the site again that has it?
The PY variants. I can post it.
Yeah, you could post it in the chat. It's a fun thing to check out.
And Crazy House versions of all of those variants as well.
And Banana Split has streamed a little before, and I think she's planning to stream more in the future. Had problems with her chess.com account, but I think that's been resolved. Is that right?
That's right. I played on it today.
Oh, excellent. Okay. So she's back in business. And she is Miss Fairy Queen on chess.com. Jarl Carlander Bughouse is Jarl Carlander on chess.com. So our score right now is 17.5 for 12 Teen and Chicken to 8.5 for Katask and Hisoka. So for a while there, it seemed like Katask and Hisoka were catching up, but now Chicken and 12 Teen have extended their lead.
They're adjusting.
They are adjusting. I've said this many times, but I think Chicken is one of the best adjusters out there.
I agree.
Yes, well, Banana has several personalities. One of them is fairy. You might be down to only one personality on chess.com, but other places she has several personalities. Jenna, I think that's often correct. If you get a few early wins versus chicken and then win quit, like you're probably gonna do better than if you keep playing against him. So I haven't been following the openings too closely. Have we seen like a shift in the openings from chicken, or what's like what do you think accounts for the swing in the games here, guys?
I think 12 team is focusing a little bit more, and
Okay,
he's not getting just as easily against Kataz.
he's getting chest here though. This is just promote the knight. Seems pretty good.
Yeah. hmm
I don't know why he hasn't done it yet. Oh, okay. Because he's waiting for our bishop to mate.
I don't know what this nonsense opening from Katask is.
I don't know, but Katask is known for nonsense openings.
First I've seen that one.
Oh, so it's a shame that 12th team was downtime, because if he weren't downtime, then a knight and a few pawns would have made it there. He's going to keep rolling.
Ahsoka is dead.
Yeah, a lot of these squares are covered. Could have even couldn't you just push the pawn there? I think he did not need to use the queen. So Jenna says Katask is all about nonsense openings. So what is Jenna 217 all about, if I may ask? 12 saying no queen, no queen. Katask is saying trades, trades, queen good. Jenna is all about taking a free pawn.
Oh, we should take that rook.
I did not see the match between John Lee and Katask. Like I noticed they were streaming, but I was busy at the time. I was at the gym. Can anyone like tell us what happened? How did Katask do versus John Lee? Oh, Jenna, you did a lot on chess.com because you're too chatty to your partners, or what?
He didn't say muted, he said mated.
Oh, made it. Oh, I'm sorry, made it. That makes more sense. Oh, by the way, I saw on the Bughouse Club there was a petition of some sort. See if I can pull that up. Maybe we could discuss that. Well, first there was a question whether Bughouse Simulin is allowed. And basically the response was, since you're not allowed to have multi accounts, you're not allowed to simul. And then there was someone who said we were starting a petition to have Bughouse tournaments. And JD Cannon quickly wrote, he linked to a place people could say, I want Bughouse tournaments. A lot of people responded. And JD Cannon chimed in and says, no need for a petition, already in the works. Jan got 5-0'd to start. Interesting. John lost 9-11 to oh. So Katask won the match overall? That's pretty impressive. John is a very tough opponent.
Isn't Upperweather the crazy champ these days?
He is. I mean, he's the reigning champion, but Opera Wiesen, Oh, so that's interesting. Like pawn mated there. Katask, I'm sorry. Aberweezing goes into periods where he's not as keen on Crazy House and doesn't want to play it as much. He's sort of down on himself. Um, so I don't think he's played as much recently as before. And he like sometimes he'll study Crazy House a lot and get really into openings, and then he just won't play for a while and won't want to look too much into it. So, I mean, Aberweezing is for sure like a very solid player and among the best, if not the best. But he's probably a little bit rusty at this point. Whereas John Lee, he never seems to get rusty. He's just always playing Crazy House.
John Lee is more of a pure crazy house player. He doesn't play bug as much.
Yeah, he doesn't play bug as much, but I think that's sort of a timing problem. I mean, he loves bughouse. I think he would like to play more bughouse, but he has his hands full with the job and 2 very small kids, so forth. So he doesn't have as much time to devote to it, and his stream is sort of centered around Crazy House. So I think he feels somewhat of an obligation to promote the game and give his viewers what they want. Yeah, that's true. High house matches are not necessarily Australian friendly times. I think there's a bunch of bughouse players who would be eager to play with John Lee if they could sort of schedule a time in advance, but he's pretty busy. Fine. Yeah, there's the one right in the call right there. Yeah, and he's been telling me for a while that he wants to come on my stream and partner me at some time. Which I'd love to have him, but and I feel bad about trying to schedule something because I know he's so busy. Ooh, that looks pretty bad for Katask. I think 12-10 is real close to mate here. Oh, and Katask said to stall, but I think it was too late. Ahsoka says he sits, his position is good. So Ahsoka, I don't know. Oh, I see. Yeah, so he doesn't want to give this knight. He's in check. So obviously he's going to eventually take the knight, but then Chicken would get an extra knight for 12-10. Question is, can 12-10 mate with what he has now?
Twelve-teen is going to struggle because there's a single knight check, and then
you might play like Rook G1 or something like that. Or you could play Bishop takes Bishop. Katask is saying he has hundreds of checks.
Yes, I think 3.
Yeah, I think hundreds is a bit of an overestimation. But yeah, so Katask is saying to sit until he's not in check, and then Ahsoka should go. And 12-10 is asking for suggestions from Chicken. Chicken says, don't know, maybe safe. They're just going for flag at this point. Oh, never. Again, I got too focused on one board, and Ahsoka, a nice mate over there. So yeah, I think there is. I think there's videos out there of Helms playing with John Lee. So for one, there was a stream where Helms partnered Nakamura and played against John Lee plus Yasser. That was a fun stream.
Nakamura got tilted.
Yeah, Nakamura didn't have nearly as much recent experience as the others. Because Yasser had been playing a lot of Crazy House, so he's more used to the tactics.
So there were a lot of games where Yasser mated himself by not moving his e-pawn, which is like a 1200 thing to do.
Jenna is saying Nakamura gets tilted if he does not win 20 in a row. So this is a good lesson in endgames. When you're in an endgame situation, if you have some pawns, drop them on the 7th and promote them. And then you have a bunch of queens to harass your opponent with.
I think Hisoka should put in one move and then sit.
Yeah, the times are real close.
Katesk missed M1.
Yeah, because he's just trying to pre-move stuff. I don't think he's going to miss it again, though.
Yeah.
Chicken is saying he has mate and we're up time. Tass says, ugh, I've made mistakes. The time is real close. Honestly, I don't know for sure who's up. That's one advantage of Fix is that they'll color clocks. The interface will color clocks like green if you're uptime, red if you're downtime. You just glance at the clocks and know. Apparently Hisoka thought he was downtime, so he moved. So Chicken is basically getting a lot of pieces on the board while chasing this queen around. And as a result, Chicken has a lot more pieces on the board than Hisoka does. I think Hisoka should have just jettisoned the queen a lot earlier. The time is real close, and okay, let me just resign it. Yeah, so goes long-term dead. Okay, so the score now is 24 for Chicken and 12 sorry, 24 and a half for Chicken and 12 and 10 and a half for Hisoka and Katask. You still there, Fairy? You haven't said much lately. Oh, Chicken did not move his e-pawn. Now a bishop would be very good for Hisoka. I never know how to move. Katask should sack the queen for the bishop. I think it mates. I mean, maybe we could calculate a bishop here. He tries to move his king, bishop takes.
Well, he couldn't sack it because knight takes f6 mated Katesk and they were downtime.
Oh, I see. Because of this rook file. I didn't even see the rook file, so that's why the knight move was kind of clever there. Katesh says, oh, FKKKKK.
Oh no, yeah, queen d3 covers h7. So that is a shame. What is Katesk doing? That's terrible. Mate.
I think 2 of these players are getting eat right now.
You say eked?
Yeah, well, I mean, 12 teen, at one point when we looked, he was a little over 2,900, maybe 2,905. Now he's up to 2,953. So he's definitely gained.
I think all this due to the chicken adjustment.
So Jenna, what would a commentating layout be for OBS? What do you think I should change? Don't have to. Oh, I see what you're saying. When I have having two games open, yeah, I should do that at some point. I don't like having the scores. I think it busies up the thing, but maybe. There's some spectators who are saying, "What game mode is this?" in the chess.com chat, because apparently they saw high-rated players playing. Oh, Jenna is saying it's the highest rated game on chess.com. That makes sense.
Interesting.
So a pawn would be really good. Here's a pawn. Apparently, Katask said knight, 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 knight trade's good. And then he said, okay, I lied. It wasn't really an attack. Okay, so pawn mates, and he already has a bishop, so that's mate. That was a miss by 12 team. First day of coaching chess on Wednesday, so that's pretty cool. Are you coaching like an individual or a group of people? Is it like a school or something? I've done like a little bit of teaching chess at elementary schools. Mostly just when friends are doing it, I'll go and I'll help them out a little bit. It seems more like babysitting than teaching most of the time.
Yeah, I've done the same.
But it's good to get more people into chess, I guess.
I used to just play the kids blindfold. I like to keep myself entertained.
It was fun.
Only just to be like, show the kids that you can do a lot of cool things with chess. You could just goes queen h4 and queen d8 or something. Why did Cheesy move?
Time is real close. Ahsoka says, "I'm fine. Trust me." So is Ahsoka, when he types thing, he's saying PT. I think he's just used to fix where he's typed PT for PTEL. That's pretty
I
funny.
think. Oh, maybe.
I mean, it could stand for partner, but I think it's just like he's saying PTEL.
Maybe he's on his phone.
Hard to defend this.
Oh, Queen at F8. He was right. He was fine.
Yeah, it stands for partner tel or PTEL. I think chicken is presently safe there. So the score right now is chicken 12-teen of 27.5, Katask and Ahsoka of 13.5. And Katask keeps giving d6 to 12-teen. I guess maybe he feels that pawn is overextended and can eventually be captured, but I think it really limits Katask's mobility. He can't get his light squared bishop out. The queen is a little constrained. And yeah, 12-teen was able to exploit that. Yeah, I like this move, attacks and defends. So chicken is getting attacked, but unless Ahsoka gets like a knight plus a rook, I think he'll end up being fine. There's the knight. Oh. Good dark square weakness he found there.
Chicken pushes. Oh, okay. I was expecting him to push H6. I didn't expect rook at H5.
Yeah, me too, but I think he found a better move there.
Task playing a bit more normally now.
Is that Katask is tilted or titled? I guess tilted. Isn't this, there's the queen? Chicken is saying you get rook. Ahsoka says you get queen. I don't think they're using the most efficient communication though. I'm surprised that none of them are on voice. It'd be a lot easier on voice. Meanwhile, on the house Discord, Ahsoka is all alone in the house party channel. We could pop in and say something to him. Okay, this looks like Katask is gonna have a quick mate here. S went to knight or F2.
I think Katask is busted.
Oh yeah, he's busted now. That went south. Oh hey Mugwort. Who would
Cool who
win
get
the
Mugwort in
tilted
here.
arena? Good to see you, Mugwort. Another solid streamer there. So Mugwort obviously mostly streams Crazy House, and he's quite good at explaining what he's doing. So if you want to improve at Crazy House, you should check out his streams.
Yeah, he likes to pick on engines as well.
he beat me quite a few times when he was blindfolded. So.
What, Crazy House?
In Crazy House, yeah.
Hey, he's beating Engines blindfolded as well. B4? Oh, I just gave up. E4, E5 has happened. Okay. Not sure about this queen sack.
Yeah, chicken had the smothered mate there. Soka says he wants a knight. Oh, you could just take that. Holding the knight for quite a while. I think chicken is up a second here. He really needs to defend at this point, though. Yeah, that's a good defense. He might have to jettison the queen, but it'll be worth it. Oh, we should not have taken that knight back. That knight was his best piece. But I guess he's safe over here because the knight covers. Maybe not so safe. Now rook mates him. And Hotin is down time. Needs to hold the rook. He might knight check and then pawn check to just gain some time. Or he could knight check, knight takes, push pawn, maybe?
Check and bishop g4 check.
Yeah, bishop g4, another idea.
I wanted Hisoka to go pawn.
Okay, it looks like chicken's safe now. Okay. Mugwort can beat computers with 2 hands behind his back. So, queen can come in here somewhere.
Task is mated. Queen f2, 93. B12 team disconnected or something.
Or maybe he doesn't see mates as good as you do.
Well, yeah, Katask is saying go fast, he disconnected.
Yeah, he does only have 1 bar, so yeah, he probably did disconnect.
If it were 12 team, 12 team would resign in that situation because he's a gentleman to his opponents, whereas Katask is just like fast, fast, fast.
I mean, on fix they would abort it, but it's a little. It's hard to abort things on chess.com, so I think people more just roll with it. Oh, but now he can move. So the question is, can chicken live? Answer is probably not.
Soka is a bit ineffective here.
Chicken, he might live through this. Oh, chicken is making a heroic attempt. Oh, now he can sit. Yeah, chicken's up. Nice job, chicken. Even after the disconnection.
Oh, that's really
unfortunate. Not too happy about that.
And then 12-teen apologizes for his disconnection, even though they won that game.
But isn't he hard on chicken?
Chicken wins pieces even when he just has a king left.
And chicken won quite a bit there. The 7th rank is a great place to place pawns. Yeah, I think Kates' remove was punished there. The team was able to get in on the king.
Jenna says Hisoka is good at dropping pieces but not at moving them.
Yeah, he often doesn't move this knight, which I think is quite bad. Prevents castling, it prevents the rook from defending the back rank.
I've told him like his style is good for like upsetting things, and it's good for like
Oh, he moved the knight finally.
winning against players who are stronger than you. But like he should show that he can win against players that are stronger than him. He should just be trying to show that he's stronger than.
Oh, that's a nice mate. Knight's pinned.
He should play.
Yeah, chess is
one of the strongest.
bughouse when your partner is dead. That's very true.
I had games where my opponent disconnected and never moved, but my partner mated himself in chess. So I never got to move, my opponent never moved, and I lost points.
Ooh, rook mates. Guess it's not forthcoming. Surprised he didn't play. Or oh yeah, never mind. He did. There's so much chatter going on. Asking for pieces, asking for no pieces.
Chicken can't go queen takes d4 because it's bishop g3 or bishop queen.
Oh, there's a nice tactic when it's the queen. Soka would like a queen for here.
Rook by itself
Queen
is not good
f2.
enough because rook f2, king e1.
Rook f2, king e1, and then knight takes bishop would be a possibility.
But then that would mate Hisoka. Because
oh yeah, you're right.
check.
Well, here you could play rook takes bishop. And then if rook takes then
bishop
he has
and
knight
then
in.
king takes bishop, because if rook takes, then there's knight g2.
Right. Well, with king takes, then you have potentially pawn check, knight takes. So we're looking at the wrong board apparently. So here, if king takes, knight check, and then pawn it mates. Could have many meanings. I think he meant feed though. Okay, so they're saying GG's. S says GG's, 12 team GG's, Hisoka GG, chicken GG's. So, I don't know if someone's gonna sub in. Let me just ask.
Hisoka's told me a few times, like, did you see the match that happened? And I'm like, dude, I thought you were done. You need to keep us commentators in the know. But I guess they still aren't keeping us in there.
Katas says maybe Penguin will play. Alpine is saying if Penguin comes, I need Red Bull Ahsoka style.
I'm gonna hit it, Chuck. I need to run and do a few things.
Okay, well, thanks so much for joining us for some commentary. Give another shout out to Jarl. And if you're not following him already, I assume you are, go check out his channel and drop him a follow. This might be the end of it. Let's see. Maybe I should be looking for streams to raid. See if there's any bughouse going on anywhere else. No such luck.
If you're like the only bughouse streamer.
At the present moment. I mean, sometimes I look and there's someone else streaming bughouse, which is the perfect person to raid. Ryusuke is saying we want more. Not really in the mood for playing right now. I just wanted to commentate. So I think I'm gonna raid. Joe Bruin already has a lot of people watching, so we'll raid someone else. If anyone has any suggestions of who to raid, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just sort of pick someone at random here. See if anyone's streaming chess.com rather than Leechus. Maybe we'll raid. Maybe we'll raid Zogaddict. They don't have to be on chess.com. IGH. Yeah. Do you have a suggestion of someone you want me to raid? Let me know if you have a suggestion. Otherwise, I'll just pick someone at random. But yeah, if I'm picking someone at random and no one has any suggestions, then I prefer raiding someone from chess.com. Not necessary. Road to GM. Okay. Raid him. Go. Yeah, no, I'm gonna make sure I get the username correct. Okay, here we go.
Some random person you're rating.
Alright, thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great night. If you haven't followed me yet, I'd appreciate a follow. Let me give a shout out to our other co-commentator. So it's 1IT, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so shouting out Banana Split. I'm just going to be streaming more Bughouse in the future. Hope everyone has a great night. And when you get who we're raiding, I'm sure to tell them where you came from. If you have some emotes, drop them in the chat. Have a great night, everyone.
Well.